China bans inharmonious games, the Sonic movie poster looks great, and Epic's got a few questions for you. My name is Force, and this is Gaming News on YouTube. I always get this shit floating from my face. Yes, hello, it's true, I'm back, the original YouTube gaming news guy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. In today's gaming news, are drugs taking over esports? God, my old videos are cringy. Force, your new videos are cringy too. Yes, but at least they're... Yeah, no, you're right. What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the current gaming news topics, starting off with this list that came out of China of 20 banned and restricted games. So this list is evidently coming from the Chinese established Online Gaming Ethics Review Committee. This is something that got set up this month, and their task was to go out there, check out some of the most popular games, and essentially decide if the content in those games is okay for the Chinese population. Well, this is evidently the list that they came up with that are either now banned or require some corrective action. And the list of reasons are kind of the reason that I'm talking about this today, because it's some pretty good stuff. So we got some softballs here, like PUBG is getting banned for blood and gore, Fortnite's getting banned for some vulgar content, you got stuff like H1Z1, a Ring of Elysium, all banned for similar reasons. Also, a lot of the Battle Royale games are just getting straight up banned. I wonder why that is. Some of my favorite stuff, though, is actually on the Blizzard side of things. Now, we got some corrective action required for the World of Warcraft for some overly revealing female characters. Diablo has some game missions that include fraud, and Overwatch with some game visuals that promote incorrect values. And then finally, my favorite of all of them, we got League of Legends requiring corrective action for some inharmonious chat rooms. I mean, they're not wrong. Chat rooms in League of Legends and a lot of online games are probably what I'd classify as inharmonious.
I really don't give a fuck what you think or what you're talking about. Your shit.
Not exactly bringing people together, if you know what I'm saying here. So this is pretty interesting. Now, it is worth noting that as of now, it's still up in the air as to the legitimacy of this list. This Chinese Game Review Committee, as far as I could tell, is 100% real. That's something that they are doing. They're going to be checking out some popular games and kind of giving a verdict on them. But whether or not this is the real list or just something that someone doctored up and just put out there in the public, I don't know. It could be fake news for all we know. It's just interesting to talk about nevertheless, and frankly, I mean, come on, inharmonious chat rooms, that's a fantastic phrase. We got to start using it. It's some pretty good stuff. Next up, I want to talk about the Sonic movie poster that just got revealed. Check this out. What the fuck is that thing? What is that? That looks nothing like Sonic. I don't understand. First of all, why is he jacked? Suffice it to say, the internet has had quite a fantastic reaction to the reveal here. Here's one of my favorites. Sonic behind the shadow. Absolutely ancient looking dude. It's pretty good. Managed to brighten the new Sonic poster. Oh boy, that is terrifying. Gotta go fast. Sonic. I mean, people really hate it. Like, I'll admit, it looks kind of silly. The bar for video game movie adaptations is just so low. Any movie that comes out that's about video games is pretty much guaranteed to be bad. And finally, in news today, the Epic's Game Store, you might have heard about it, basically a new competitor for Steam. Well, they talked about their refund policy, which evidently is a new no questions asked policy. So you want a refund on your game, you can just do it. All you gotta do is answer a couple questions. Wait a second. And the best part of it isn't just the fact that you gotta answer some questions. It's the questions that you have to answer. Check this thing out. If you want a refund, all you gotta do is give them your public IP address, the date when you created your Epic Game account, an invoice ID for any Epic Game purchases that you made, the location, city, state, and province where you made purchases on the account, the original display name for the account, the last 4 digits of the first payment card you used on the account, the date of your last login, and the names of any PlayStation, Switch, Twitch, or Xbox accounts connected to your Epic Game account for the dates that they were connected. And just do that, and you get a refund, no questions asked. See? Piece of cake. The idea is like to prevent identity theft and people doing stuff you don't want to do, you verify your identity. But why do you need to answer all of these, like, stuff like giving out your IP address and stuff to get a refund? Like, are there really a bunch of people hacking accounts and refunding those games to the card that they were charged to? So the idea is somebody hacks in your account, they refund the games, and you get all that money back on your bank account. Like, it's, I mean, you know, whatever, verifying your accounts, it's an important thing. You just do something like a Google two-step authentication, or does Epic have their own two-step authenticator? I don't know what Epic's using nowadays. Haven't touched Fortnite in quite a long time. The good news is you don't have to answer all these questions as part of the process, and I don't even know if this is officially rolled out yet. And the Epic Game Store, just by and large, as a side note, pretty awesome thing. You know, again, some competition for Steam, giving more money to the developers. Seems like a good idea all around. I already have 30 launchers on my desktop, so what's 31 at this point? What's a big deal? And finally, the last thing I want to actually talk about with you today is Warframe, the Fortuna update. I'm a little late to this party, but whatever. I only make like 2 videos a month. The Fortuna update came out a month ago, and I just wanted to briefly talk about this because Warframe's doing great. They actually ended up setting a new all-time peak player count record. I've looked at the updated charts, and it's since kind of dipped back down, but that's not surprising. This pretty much happens with every game. You get a huge spike with new content, and then it goes back down. But just the general idea that Warframe continues to do well. This is a game that I have always really liked. I go back to it a couple times every year, and I get to enjoy all the new content and all of the updates that they've done. People have some complaints about Warframe when it comes to grindiness and stuff, but like, listen, I haven't spent money on this game in like 6 years, or however long it's been since the thing launched. Every year, I get like a couple of weeks of enjoyable playtime out of it. So I'm not really complaining. I will continue to shout from the rooftops that Warframe is a free-to-play game that I think does things right, and it's one that I really enjoy. It might be a little bit different story if Warframe is the only game that you play for like 4 hours a day. Maybe some of the grindy stuff or the microtransactions are a little bit more egregious to you, but as someone who hops into the game casually without spending any additional money and gets to enjoy all of these awesome free updates, like I checked out Fortuna, holy crap. Tony Hawk with the 1080 off the lip! I had a really good time with it, so yeah, I like Warframe. Glad it continues to do well. That is gonna do it for today's gaming news show. I thought about continuing and doing more gaming news on this channel, and if you don't like it, well, screw you. But seriously though, let me know what you guys think about this video, about the format, and just about the idea of me doing gaming news in general. I've been really happy with a lot of the content that I've been making recently, and I'd kind of like to add some of this into the mix. So let me know if you like it. If you don't, I don't know. I kind of just do whatever on this YouTube channel anyway, so whatever. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later.